SaHa finds its place in Warrandyte's heart, where fire pits meet friendship and a long timber table carries the stories of a community. By TRICIA Barrett. Have you stepped into SaHa yet? Where food for all seasons once stood, something new and yet familiar is growing. The first thing I noticed wasn't the menu. It was the long, hand-carved timber table running through the middle of the room, not something you see every day. Then I spotted the fire pits outside, not just any fire pits, like open-air sculptures, weathered and wise, holding 100 stories. You could almost imagine the old gold miners gathering around one, sharing a drink and a yarn after a long day by the river. And that's exactly what Pratty, SaHa's owner, wanted. He and his wife Juanita didn't just design a cafe, they've created a tribute to Warrandyte's deep roots, the mining history, the campsite camaraderie, the storytelling spirit of a town where neighbours still know your name. They fell in love with Warrandyte during regular visits to Hops and Vine, now Grapes and Grains, where they often chatted with Joe, the much-loved owner. Over time, a friendship grew. So when Joe quietly mentioned he was ready to ease into retirement but wanted to stay involved and have his legacy continue, Pratty and Juanita knew what they had to do. That was the beginning of SaHa, a name that means community and togetherness. But around here, it's quickly coming to mean home. And Joe? He's still around, still a familiar face, still sharing stories over a drink with old friends. Because this isn't about erasing what was. It's about carrying it forward. From morning coffees to moonlit conversations around the fire, the space hosts local musicians, art from community creators, and events that bring neighbours together. Pratty said,
"We didn't want to change the soul of the place. We just wanted to honour what Joe and Fab built and create a space where we share the legacy of Warrandyte's rich history and people feel like they belong, like they're part of something."
And it's working. You can feel it in the way people linger just a little longer, in the way kids and grandparents gather at that big timber table, in the way locals speak about SaHa like it's already been here forever. I'll be honest, I was hesitant at first. Food for all seasons had been part of my life for over a decade, and I love Fab and his family. But sitting in this space, I feel something familiar, something true. Warrandyte isn't just a postcode. It's a place with soul and stories, where the past and present sit side by side at a long timber table, and places like SaHa help us remember why we choose to live here. As one local put it,
SaHa has a wonderful vibe, great food, warm hosts. It's already become our regular.
And in a town like Warrandyte, that kind of loyalty says everything. This article was read by Rebecca Rose,
Sandy Miller,
Adrian Rice,